Wow, guys, I didn't know that Comfey Drampa was so good that it makes this entire video not safe for work, as you can see at the bottom of your screen. In any case, let's see what Comfey Drampa can do. That Berserk sweep could be fun to watch, and let's just get into it. So yeah, we got some Fan Fridays fun for you guys, third battle of the week. Sorry about the last one for Fan Fridays. Honestly, like, the submissions this week haven't been that insane, that crazy, and I don't really blame it because, like, we're getting close to Pokemon Ultra Moon. People aren't really playing as much Pokemon right now. The quality of the opponents, quality of the battles are kind of hard to get something really awesome for Fan Fridays, but I think that was a cool sweep. You know, there's implications. There were things that I could that could be taken further with that last battle, even though it was kind of like a strange stall. It's like, yo, Flappy's still pretty good. But there we go, guys. We got Drampa enduring 2 hits right there. I mean, it tanked the eruption from the Typhlosion and then gets a Berserk boost. So let's see how much further it can go. Drampa also with that Calm Mind, so getting a +2 on that special attack and a little bit of special defense. That works out. And then Comfey with that Trick Room though. So you just survive, get the boost. That seems pretty nice right there. How are we going to get this through even further? Yeah, Comfey also has that +3 with the triage ability, so it gets the floral healing, which will then boost Drampa over half once again, which means we might see another Berserk boost. That's if Drampa doesn't already sweep these bad boys out. Look at that! Starmie barely surviving with that Focus Sash, and then Typhlosion getting one shot. I mean, Drampa has some of the highest special attack that we've seen in Pokemon. Well, I don't say in Pokemon, but that's a very high amount of special attack. So the Calm Mind, that's stats. Berserk, that's stats. And it gets pretty crazy from there. Also, the Triage is going to outspeed the Bullet Punch. So, I mean, this is an amazing use of Trick Room right here. Why don't we see more Trick Room? Comfey, oh my goodness. So that's gonna be stats. Scizor. Oh man, Scizor actually going. Nah, I was about to say, if Scizor decided to target the Drampa and then make it at +4, that would have been ridiculous. So Drampa has the Flamethrower. Ooh, Barry's not gonna matter though. Drampa's already rocking too much damage right now, and that is gonna be Scizor going away just like that. Akaberry, yeah, it's still 2x super hit, and we know that the Ice Beam, it's hurting, but it's not the worst thing for the Drampa. And now Drampa's at +4 and still has Trick Room on its side. And the next Pokemon comes in, it's just dead. Yeah, we get the outspeed Ludicolo. That's a, oh yeah, the opponent brings in Ludicolo, so that's wrecked. And then Hypno. Trick Room Hypno. Could be a little bit of extra support right there. So Drampa has Roost. Really? Okay. That's kind of cool. Hypno has Thief. So that there isn't an item there still because we saw Starmie's Focus Sash used. But yeah, Thief, Hypno with that Trick Room just to make things annoying right there. Ice Beam, that's going to drop Drampa below half, which means we are now at Wait, where's the Berserk? Oh, I was about to say, wait, where'd the stats go? Where was the setup? And the opponent forfeits. Because, yeah, the battle was over, you know. The Drampa could have just gone for the Hyper Voice. It's just disrespect to stay in even longer. But I guess he wanted to go for that +6, really show it off. Either way, let's bring us some more battles and see how it plays out. But, I mean, that initial setup looks good. Ooh, this time it's a little different because we're leading with the Hypno. I wonder if that means, you know, Hypno's kind of like the sacrificial Trick Room Pokemon. Maybe he has Thief at the end just to disrupt the opponent. Then Comfey comes in. With that Comfey coming in, then it uses Triage, and then we get the Berserk cycling. This is pretty cool, and also now we're going to see what it does against another Pokemon setup, because we have crazy amounts of damage coming from the Garchomp and the Incineroar. So will Drampa just survive all that, get the Berserk, still Calm Mind, shenanigans? Drampa's actually protecting though. I thought, all right, that's going to make things a bit more interesting. So yeah, Draco Meteor. All right, I guess that is one thing. I wouldn't have expected the Draco Meteor from the Garchomp. You know, even Dragon Claw, I feel like Drampa might be able to survive a Dragon Claw, right? If not, then yeah, that makes complete sense. Like, because Outrage, that could just hit any opponent. But the Darkest Lariat, not enough to take out the Hypno. Hypno had the Citrus Berry. So again, everything just kind of like plays around taking a little bit of a hit and then messing with your opponent. Because yeah, Citrus Berry procs on the Trick Room, that's understandable and pretty much expected. And then we just kind of reverse that around because, okay, now we have Citrus Berry, heal into Thief, get an idea of the item read, steal it, Trick Room's up anyways. We're going to use that Comfey to stop out what the Garchomp wants to do. and Darkest Lariat will be able to take out the Hypno. I don't know what the follow-through with that's going to be, but yeah, now that doesn't affect Comfey, and Drampa comes in. Okay, so it looks like just wanted to get the Comfey, switch around Comfey in, fun stuff like that. Garchomp's going to be withdrawn at the threat of Comfey, and yeah, just Trick Room Drampa as well, you know. Dragon Pulse, Draining Kiss, that could all target and be pretty ferocious. Drampa protects, though. And Incineroar Cross Chop, that's fancy. As Comfey goes for the Leech Seed. So, this is an awkward battle. I will have to look at the damage calculations for the Dragon Claw, just see if it was, like, economical to stay in. But also, like, Drampa's Dragon Pulse should hurt pretty hard on that Garchomp, so I don't even see a reason to protect as well. Now Drampa going to go for that Hyper Voice. It's at +0 right now, still does a decent amount of damage. Incineroar, just a very naturally bulky Pokemon. Cross Chop, there it is. So that's going to be big hit right there into Weakness Policy. Oh, right. Did Weakness Policy proc last game? I wasn't paying attention, and so Drampa was at +6 instead of +4 or whatever. That's also really amazing. Yeah, that does happen. Like, a lot of people say, oh, Verlisify missed this play, but I mean, it's a lot different, because what I like doing is I like doing the first-time battle review, that I don't watch these battle videos at all before recording them. I like having the raw reaction of, oh my god, that's the craziest thing ever. Now Comfey is also, like, invincible, because it has the double Leech Seed healing, which, that's pretty crazy. So yeah, and also, like, when you're playing on the battle videos, like, it goes by so fast. I'm trying to pay attention to health bars, I'm trying to pay attention to strategies, I'm trying to think about commentary, I'm trying to think about what else is going on in the battle. So a lot of the time, you know, quick little chat of an item that activated, I don't see that. So yeah, we have Weakness Policy on those super effective hits. So that's going to be +2 right there, into the Berserk, into the Calm Mind. That's an instant +4 with that Trick Room. Twisted Dimensions return normal, but we do know that Comfey has a Trick Room, and it can make that happen. Because Drampa protects, Comfey Trick Rooms, and then the battle ends with the Hyper Voice just knocking everything out anyways. So Drampa gets that Protect. Trick Room's going to do a thing. I think you just use the Dragon Pulse then. Like, just in case. I don't think +2 Hyper Voice will be enough. So, Crush Claw, that's going to do very little to the Comfey. It's like 50% chance to drop the defense, though, which can be pretty nasty. Now, I would do, like, Hyper Voice, Draining Kiss. Okay, do have the Draining Kiss, so I think that makes it worth it on the Hyper Voice. Yeah, it's a solid enough hit. Otherwise, it would have been Dragon Pulse. But yeah, Comfey didn't do that last time. Went for the Leech Seed, I guess anticipating a switch out. And then Drampa with a Hyper Voice. How much do we hit the type Null for is also a question. Really? There's no way the +2 does that much. Not Eviolite type Null maybe then? But yeah, there we go. Alright, now the ballad just gets wrapped up just like that. Alright, so we have the last battle readied up, and yeah, the Drampa, I thought it was a bit tankier than that, you know, I thought it had a higher amount of base hit points, like it was closer to 90 or 95 or something, thus make it easier to survive, but as long as it's not a Life Orb Garchomp, you do have a chance, actually, you always survive that Dragon Claw, not even have a chance, that's pretty good. Actually, in double battles, it is level 50, and level 50 does have, like, slight bits more damage, so is enough to push it over. It is, so it's a 1 in 8 chance to KO with that Dragon Claw, max hit points. I guess if you just, you know, you put that little extra point right there, it makes it a little better. Yeah, so it's still close, but I mean, that's the thing. It's like Outrage and doubles, less common, but Draco Meteor, that was pretty wreckage, and that would probably just be enough to take it out. Or would it? You know, we have high amounts of attack. Now I gotta throw in the Draco Meteor and see what Mixed Chomp would do and stuff. Actually, that spices things up a bit. Now, it wouldn't be Jolly, it'd be something like Timid. Let's just switch it around to Timid, just see. So even in like a really high situation for the Draco Meteor, it could be Weakness Policy, Survival, and more. 160. Interesting. So yeah, the numbers, the mix, it's kind of awkward. Drampa could have survived, but I guess it needs just like slightly more bulk, you know? Game Freak, give it 90, give it 88 on the base hit points. That'd make things a bit more fancy, but let's go into the last battle submission that I have, and we're going again, once again, with the Comfey. So, that's not really, just look at, so, what do we get out of this one? Comfey Drampa into the Meowstic Galvantula. Now, I think we've seen combos like this before. The Galvantula is definitely not a bad Pokemon. It wrecks. It wrecks sweepers, but we have this like really defensive setup. So Meowstic will use that Prankster to get some goods going, and then Galvantula with the Sticky Web is going to prevent some future sweeping. And then it can also just like Electro Web while rocking high amounts of damage. Has the Struggle Bug as well. So I mean, it's really good. It's really good overall in that Galvantula in the doubles. I like what it can do, but Trick Room, Strats, and slow Pokemon means that Sticky Web isn't going to matter, and for the most part, those screens aren't going to matter either. 1/3 damage reduction, get wrecked, you know. It's like, alright, we got Reflect Light screen up, but once we start stacking, it's going to get pretty bad for the opponent. So, Hyper Voice from the Drampa, this could be our damage baseline. Jeez, that Galvantula 2-hit KO under screen. Leech Seed going to make it to where, yeah, Meowstic's kind of 2-hit KO as well. Galvantula throws down the Energy Ball. Energy Ball will connect onto Comfey. Not a lot of damage, though. And Meowstic heals up a little. Will lose more to that Leech Seed. All right. Not much to say. It seems like this battle's going to kind of pace itself out, be a little slow. Meowstic gets switched out. Doesn't want to just die, and then Leech Seed will keep adding on. So now bring in the Muck, try to stall it out. If Muck hits, that'll be something. Oh, what? That's raw. That's... Wow. 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 I don't even know what to say about that. The reason why I'm so speechless is because that feels BM. That feels very, very manners right there. Because what you're telling your opponent right there is, you're not doing enough damage. You're not threatening me enough. I'm not even getting Berserk out of this. Come on, step up your game. I have to hit my own Drampa to get this weakness policy going so that it can turn around and KO you. I might have to even hit it again so I can get that extra Berserk proc, you know? That's... And then you can actually hit Drampa for healing on yourself. Like, it's not a lot of healing, but it's a decent amount of a little bit of healing if you need it. And then you can also just add more damage to the Drampa. That's so crazy. I want to make that first. I want to, like, put that around in the first battle. That kind of, like, screws up the order, and that kind of screws up the video, but dang. That's ridiculous. And then Mimikyu comes in with the Disguise. So Ghost-type Pokemon, not as fun for the Hyper Voice, but just Flamethrower, you know? Hit that Flamethrower, so get... I don't understand Flamethrower in that situation. I thought you'd Flamethrower Mimikyu, get that thing out of the way, or have it take some heavy damage. There we go. Play rough. From Mimikyu onto Drampa. Drampa will survive it, and now, that's where we see the Berserk coming in. Mimikyu cannot go for that Shadow Sneak, because normal Dragon. Comfey could go for some healing or something. Reflect's going to wear off. Twisted Dimensions return to normal. Twisted Dimensions kind of screws things up, but Floral Healing onto the Drampa is kind of like, well, Mimikyu probably isn't going to target the Comfey. Drampa's going to just get hit and then fall below that Berserk again. And now it's got enough damage where you don't really need to do the Trick Room. Light Screen kind of doesn't matter. Drampa gets that clutch survive in. And that's going to be the Berserk for that special attack boosting. So we see Flamethrower. No Dragon Pulse. Flamethrower, Hyper Voice. Calm Mind, Protect. And now we can just Priority Draining Kiss with the Comfey. Mimikyu dies. GG. And that's with the Light Screen on. So yeah, Mimikyu... lot higher chance to get wrecked. Ghost-type Pokemon do kind of suck with this, but Ghost-types can't hit Drampa for stab in return. So it kind of balances out, and that's going to be in the battle. So I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. That was some fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.